Developing mental intelligence or IQ. IQ, abbreviation of IQ is intelligent quotient. Let me tell you about this topic, that how to develop mental intelligence. I suggest you 3 ways to develop IQ or mental capacity. First, systematic discipline, study and education, including study outside from one's own field. Second, the cultivation of self-awareness so that one can make assumptions, explicit and think outside the box and outside the comfort zone. Third, learning by teaching and by doing. IQ, developing the 3 main components of mental intelligence: continuous, systematic, disciplined study and education. Second, cultivation of self-awareness. Third, learning by teaching and doing. So let's go explain these 3 one by one. Number first, continuous, systematic, disciplined study and education. People who have made a commitment to continual learning, growth and improvement are those who have the ability to change, adapt, flex with the changing realities of life and become fundamentally equipped to produce in any area of life. One only real economic security lies in our power to meet human needs. So the worse condition become, the more evident human needs become. Our security does not lie in our organizations or our jobs. Disruptive technologies may simply make them irrelevant. But if we have strong, active, alert, growing, learning minds, we will be able to land on all fours. It means that we can control land on all fours. The concept that mental IQ is a fixed commodity has long since been disproved. The more the mind is used, the stronger it becomes. The more responsive that mind is to the conscience, the wiser it becomes. Another way, interesting and helpful learning style is so break down the presentation you hear or books you read into 4 areas. First, purpose. Second, main point. Third, validation or validation. In other words, evidence. And fourth, application. In other words, examples and stories. Look, I have found that by training your mind to think in this way while you listen or read, it's amazing how well and accurately you can capture and understand the material, almost to the point of being able to make the presentation that you just listened as if you had spent many times that time, etc., acquiring such as understanding. So this was all about continuous, systematic, discipline, study and education. Now we are going to learn about the second one, cultivation of self-awareness, making assumption explicit. Self-awareness involves all 4 intelligences and is a unique human endowment. It's essentially another word for the space between stimulus and response, the space where you can pause and then make a choice or decision. Cultivating self-awareness is by trying to understand and make explicit our underlying assumptions, theories and paradigms is without any question one of the highest leverage activities we can be involved in. We can make huge quantum leaps. We can learn to think outside the box. Let me give you an experience or illustration. It's called the 9 dot exercise. Even if you have participated in this exercise before, I encourage you to take it again now to reinforce the importance of making assumptions explicit and thinking outside the box using the 9 dots below that you can draw and then see it. Without lifting your pen or pencil from the paper, draw 4 straight connected lines that go through all 9 dots. Then see figure and tell. Having trouble? If so, try again. But this time, think outside the box. You have probably assumed that your lines have to stay inside the box. That's where the expression think outside the box originates. Notice what you are doing now. You are thinking about your own thinking. No animal can do that. That's why no animal can ruminate itself. Yes, I can. Why? We can examine our assumptions now. Try it again. Many people, myself included, see sincere prayer, pondering prayer, listening prayer as a way to sense the direction of conscience and to see life as a mission. A stewardship and contribution opportunity. Prayer also can give strength and courage to step back, admit mistakes to others, apologize, recommit, and then get back on track. Now we have the last one, learning by teaching and doing. Learning by teaching and doing. Let's talk about it. See again chapter 3 to review. Almost everyone acknowledges you learn best when you teach another and that your learning is internalized when you live it. Look, to know and not to do is really not to know. Again, to know and not to do is really not to know. To learn and not to do is not to learn. In other words, to understand something but not apply it is really not to understand it. It is only in the doing, the applying, that knowledge and understanding are internalized. Thank you very much.